In this week's online class, I have already discussed about the various way by which India practices federalism. There are four major ways. Among these four, three I have already discussed in my previous classes. So first one is the forming linguistic state. The second one is framing language policy. Third one is restructuring the central state relation, and the fourth one, which is today's topic, is decentralization. Decentralization is a power sharing model by which power could be shared from the grassroots level to the central level. That means we are having the two tier of government, the central and state government. But by decentralization, even the state level government can also be divided into more tiers. And that I am going to discuss in my class today. We have earlier discussed that unlike other federal states, India has three tiers of government instead of two tiers. In federal structure of India, power is shared between central and the state government. Decentralization can be defined as transfer or dispersal of decision-making powers. History of decentralization in India is, as a matter of fact, the history of evolution of Panchayati Raj system in country. The Panchayat was a rural self-government existing even far before the colonial era, but was not regarded as a political institution. But during national movement, Gandhiji felt that the real development of India can take place only through its political system of Gram Swaraj or Panchayati Raj. Rural local government in the form of panchayats were included in the chapter of Directive Principle of State Policy, Article 40. Panchayati Raj thus identified as institutional expression of democratic decentralization in India. Decentralization of power to the panchayat is seen as a means of empowering people and involving them in decision-making procedures. There are a large number of problems and issues are best settled down by the local people of the villages. Even they have better knowledge that where and how the money should be used for the development of the villages. And that is why it is thought that the Panchayati Raj system will be very beneficial for the overall growth of the village culture of India, villages of India. And that is why it was somehow created for not only promoting the political empowerment, but also for involving more and more people of the villages for the growth and development of village and to utilize their experience and knowledges. Decentralization through Panchayati Raj system was first recommended by Balwant Rai Mehta Commission in 1958. This led to the establishment of three-tier Panchayati Raj system in India. Gram Panchayat at the village level, Panchayat Samiti at the block level, and Jila Parishad at the district level. To make Panchayati Raj system more efficient, major steps were taken in 1992 to make the system more modern and more regular. From today's this particular video lecture, I hope you realize that creating the Panchayati Raj system and making it more efficient and more providing more power to the panchayat level actually help our poor villagers to take part into the politics. We all know that the 70% people of our countries are actually involved in agricultural population and living in mostly villages. And villages means the remote part of the country where mostly central or state government cannot reach, or if they reach, they might have no proper idea of exact problem the villagers are facing. So to resolve the issues of the villages, which is far more different than the city life or the urban life, we needed the people of the village to take part into the system. We need more and more people of villages to take part into the political decision making procedure, because their real life practical experience and their understanding is more beneficial for the overall growth of the villages, as they have their day-to-day experience, and it can be utilized through the Panchayat Samiti. And that is why the dream of Mahatma Gandhi's self-sufficient village could have earned the success through the decentralization of power, and that we call the Panchayati Raj system.